it's warm. No, it's not warm, it's hot. It's 80 degrees. It's hard to be confident when it's this warm, but you never know. That's a good thing about this time of the year. Anything can happen. We sat in here last night and saw a few deer. On our way out, we actually had a decent 130-inch deer standing right by our stand, so I guess we were too late. What these deer are doing is there's a alfalfa field and a cut cornfield about 3 miles this way. Over this way is the Arkansas River. There's a lot of bedding area back near real thick tamarack areas. These deer are coming by, feeding out, or actually browsing out to the pivots, they call them, which is the alfalfa and the corn. Hard to be optimistic, but you never know. It cools down real quickly, so things can still happen. Stay with us.
Scott hit the nail on the head. It's not warm, it's downright hot. But even at that, he and cameraman Travis Johnson do see some bucks moving around. And a bit later, they spot this muley buck with a small harem of does. The hot weather persists over the next few days. Scott and TJ do see quite a few deer during this time, including a number of fairly nice bucks. But for the most part, the mature buck movement they do see occurs either at first light or last light.
It's the middle of November. We're in southwestern Kansas, and we're set up on the edge of a real thick tamarack bedding area, which is back behind us. Over this way, there's a food source, and what's happening is these bucks are cruising the downwind side of all these bedding areas. It's kind of a wide area, though, here, so we put out a decoy hoping to suck these bucks in a little bit closer. It's in a real obvious spot, so these deer, anything cruising through here, will see the decoy, so it's nice and cold. It's been really warm the last few days, so it's good to see. Stay with us. It's going to be a good morning.
As Scott noted, the temperature has dropped considerably. The result is a dramatic increase in deer activity. And shortly after sunup, Scott notices movement a couple hundred yards away.
Buck right there, he's coming right at us. Coming right here. Right. Yes. He's down right there. Yeah, baby. We have hunted so hard the last 8 days. It's been warm and windy. Finally, we got a cold morning. This nice deer came in. We rattled. He saw our decoy. Came right in perfect. Read the script. He's a nice buck. He's an older deer, 3.5-year-old deer. We passed one yesterday morning that was a little bit better, but just wasn't there. This thing was at least 3.5, maybe 4.5. He's a little bit busted up, but he's a great deer. This is the type of track job I like. 60 yards from the base of the tree, lying dead with the tines sticking up out of the grass, and a muzzy blood trail about 3 feet wide. Wow, look at this deer. Man, what a great deer. Oh, what a bruiser. This is an old Kansas buck here. Look how big his body is. His neck is all swollen. Bunch of stickers all gnarly at the bases. This is a good deer. Man, we've had a tough hunt. It's been warm and windy, highs in the 80s. It's the middle of November. And things just haven't been cooperating, but this morning everything came together. It was nice and cool. We put out a decoy and rattled. He came right in. What a great buck.